As we count down the final month of the year, this is always a time when I like to pause and reflect. One, it's a really good time to think about where we were this time last year and the progress that we've made. And I think that's super important because as founders, one, we don't do it that often. And two, most leaders I know are their own worst critics. We give credit to others for the good things and we internalize the losses. But what would it look like if this year we went deeper? This reflection is more than just a casual glance in the rearview mirror. It's about taking a deep dive into all the experiences that have shaped our journey over the past year. I'll share a little framework that we walk our clients through, and this is kind of a condensed version, so see how it fits for you. First, we want to count the change. Celebrating our wins is crucial. These victories, big or small, are not just achievements. They're proof of our capabilities, our drive, and our potential. They fuel our confidence and stoke the fire for future endeavors. But it's not just about the win itself. It's about understanding the how and the why. What strategies worked? What strengths do we have? And which ones did we leverage? Acknowledging these factors helps ensure that our future efforts are not just wild shots in the dark, but well-aimed arrows that hit the mark every time. So reflect and take a minute to enjoy the growth. Pat yourself on the back. I mean, it may feel weird to celebrate those, but it's healthy. It primes the mind for the next challenge and the next victory. And as you do this, I'm sure your inner critic is reminding you about what didn't go as planned. Yeah, someone said the other day, it was not reminding, it's raging. And maybe dial that back a little bit. But number two is we do want to learn from losses, the missteps, the near misses. They're invaluable lessons, not just setbacks, but what can they teach us? Maybe it's about refining our approach, improving processes, or perhaps a lesson in resilience. The goal isn't to brood over these moments, but to use them as stepping stones. As we dissect the experiences, we find ways to work not just harder, but smarter. Number three is to uplevel yourself and your team. We want to convert that thinking and reflection into actionable insights. It's about setting smarter goals, building on our strengths, and shoring up our weaknesses. And often that means letting go of things or hiring someone strong where you're weaker and working smarter. It's not just about entering a new year and not just being hopeful, but prepared and armed with the wisdom gleaned from the year gone by. I was talking with my coach a few weeks back and he said, if it's really hard, maybe you're doing it wrong. And we worked on a few things together and that shifted my perspective. And crazy enough, I found a few areas where I was absolutely doing it wrong, and that was why it was so freaking hard. And a few small changes, and wow, it was instantly easier. And what had been all stopped up, finally we had flow again. So in both your wins and losses, there are lessons. Look for those. Use them to genuinely learn and grow. So that as we finish this year strong, let's do it with gratitude and fresh insight, ready to step into the next chapter wiser, stronger, and more capable. So here's to a year of learning, growth, and smarter work ahead.